Hello and welcome to another video of mine. Thank you very much for clicking on one of my videos. This is the project Level Up update. This project was created by Sofie Alexandra. I'm going to link her up in the eye and also down in the description box. And yeah, this is a level based project. For level 1 you would use each shade in this palette once and try and hit pan on one shade. For level 2 you would use each shade in here twice and would try and hit pan on 2 shades, so on and so forth. And with level 5 you're able to restart at level 1. I am doing this project basically ever since Sofie started this project, but I changed it up a little bit. Instead of trying to hit pan on these shades, I'm trying to use them 10 times, and I have 2 other panners that are doing it the same way. The first one is Beyond Fine Lines. She is doing this the same as me ever since round 1, and then Ziploc Baggings is doing this for round 2 as well, and she found us over on Instagram. So if you want to check out their channels, I'm going to link their Instagram pages down in the description box because I cannot link Instagram pages in the eye. So yeah, let's head into this update. I am at level 5 now, so I need to use each of the shades at least 5 times and try and use 5 of them at least 10 times. So let's look at these. This is how the palette is looking like now. I did not use it a lot previously before rolling this into this project, so I'm very happy and I really do enjoy this palette. So let's talk about each of the shades. The first one, which is Starry Night, I did use 8 times now, so I did hit my usage goal of 5, but maybe I will use this 2 more times to have this one of my shades that I have to use 10 times. Then the second one, Bucket List, and the Polar Light, these 2 shades I used 3 times each, so I'm shy 2 uses for my 5 usage goal. Then this shade Look Up, I did use 10 times now, so this is the first shade that I actually hit my 10 usage goal on. Then a very sad shade. This is the Natural Wonder, and I still did not use this at all. This is a very blue toned shade and I didn't use it yet. Then Lighten Up, I again used 3 times. Aurora, I did use 10 times. Magnetic Midnight, I did use 5 times now. Then Below Zero, I only used once. Northern Lights, I used 7 times. Solar Wind, I did use 10 times. And Paint the Sky, I did use 5 times now. So what I'm gonna do, I think I'm going to swatch out the shades that I used 10 times now for you to see which shades I used 10 times already, which are only 3 shades. The first one is Look Up, and that's also one that I thought in the intro that I'm going to use 10 times because it's not glittery, it's more of a metallic shade. So that's the first one I did use 10 times. The second one I did use 10 times is Aurora, and this is more of a purple leaning shade, and this is so stunning. This is one of my absolute favorite shades in this palette. And the last one is Solar Wind, and this one I actually used in combination with Aurora a lot. Wait, am I in focus? These are used on the outer part of my lid, whilst Aurora on the inner part of my lid, and these look super nice together. So yes, these are the 3 shades that I already hit my 10 usage mark on. And I want to talk about this a little bit more The first one, Starry Night, I would need to use it 3 more times to also have this one of the shades that I did use 10 times. And that's this shade. This is also absolutely stunning. Then again, the next two I would need to use 2 more times to get to my 5 usage goal. This is the first one, and this is the second one. And I'm not gonna have an issue using these. These are also, I absolutely love this palette, really. I enjoy this a lot. And that's saying a lot because I'm not a fan of glittery shades or very sparkly shades. So yeah, look up again. This is one of the ones that I did use 10 times already. Then we have the one shade, Natural Wonder, that I did not use at all yet on my eyes. And this is very impactful. And also very dark, and also this leaves behind the stain. At least when I'm swatching it. Maybe with an eyeshadow primer it will not do so. Then Lighten Up, I need to use twice to get to my 5 uses. And this one is also a very nice shade, but I did not use this a lot because it reminds me of Telepathy by Colourpop, and Telepathy is one of my oldest shades in my collection, so I have this type of shade in my collection for a long time already. The next 2 shades are 2 shades I already hit my goals on. The first one being Aurora, which I used 10 times, and the second one I did use 5 times. And this actually, the second one, I thought I might use 10 times as well, but it just didn't work out like that. This one I did use 10 times, and this one I did use 5 times. And this is more of a foiled eyeshadow. This has some bigger particles in it, but it also is super stunning, but also extremely impactful on the eyes. Then a shade I need to use 4 more times to get to my 5 uses. And again, this is staining a lot. And just a shade I don't tend to reach for, but it's also super impactful. And then for the next one, I really enjoyed this one, and I need to use it 3 more times to get to the 10 usage mark. And this also will not be an issue. I use this on my outer part of the lids a lot, and I absolutely love it. And the last 2 I already hit my goals on. This one, the Solar Wind, I used 10 times, and this one I used 5 times already. So I'm not in focus. Now I am. So this I used 10 times, and this one I used 5 times already, and also this I used on my outer corner and enjoyed it a lot. And also Dub's Beauty Diaries, if you're watching. I remember your comment because I tried to show the difference between these 2 shades within the last update, and I was not able to. So now maybe you can see it even swatched out a little bit better, that there's definitely a little bit of a difference between them. And also when I was using the palette, I noticed that I can show you the difference in a way. So I'm going to insert a picture where I saw the difference. Yeah, I just wanted to show that there really is a difference. And even though I wasn't able to show you the last update. But yeah, that's it for this update. I need to use 7 of these shades a few more times for me to be able to hit my goals on it. I am 100% sure that I will reach my goal until next month. So next month I actually can roll in a new palette, and I'm very, very happy about that, because this, for being a level 5 palette, I think I rolled this out rather quickly then, especially comparing this to my Super Shock shades that had been in here for I think 7 months or so. So yeah, yeah, I hope you enjoyed this update. If you're doing this, let me know, then I'm going to check your video out. And as always, I hope you're doing fine, and I wish you a very, very nice day. Bye!